All right, everyone, welcome again to another webcast of Alexandra Mayers Live. I was trying to walk and talk a little bit earlier and it was super windy. I came out to the park today to think, do some meditation, get some fresh air and some exercise and whatnot. And, these recent pornstar deaths have really weighed heavily on my mind. And, for one thing, it's kind of affirmed that I made the right decision when it came to leaving the adult entertainment industry. The more I look at these deaths, and the more I learn about just the elements and the circumstances and the themes around these deaths, the more I feel the need to share my thoughts in regards to these deaths, because I really don't feel like the mainstream media in any way is looking into this deep enough. So for those of you who don't follow the mainstream media but who follow independent investigative bloggers such as myself, you'll probably find the things that I cover over the next few days fairly interesting. Now, this afternoon I wanted to touch on the fact that the husband to Mercedes Grabowski, also known as August Ames, he isn't just attached to her death. He's attached to he was very closely linked to another porn star who was very instrumental in him gaining ground when it comes to his fame and his notoriety. That girl who died only a few days after Mercedes Grabowski, Yurizan Beltran, I think that her Twitter account handle was Yuri Love. She starred in what I can only consider to be a parody of the escort ring, The Luxury Companion. Kevin Moore created a movie called The Hooker Experience. And honestly, I can't even believe that this thing was produced, considering what it's about. It's basically a how-to guide for the general public when it comes to if they want to book a porn star escort or a high-end escort through one of these agencies that are not based within the legal vicinities of Nevada where prostitution is legal. I've been researching this movie, The Hooker Experience, and the first thing that I saw was that Yurizan Beltran is one of the headliners in the movie, and I thought to myself, wow, she's dead. And this movie was produced and directed by Kevin Moore. Actually, I think that he was nominated for several awards after he made this movie, and people were asking him to make a sequel, and he never did. And I think that the reason that he didn't is because he kind of exposed the underbelly of the adult entertainment industry that is not legal. Actually, he exposed the foundation of what the American pornographic industry really is a video billboard for. So I just find it really odd that everyone's focused so much on Mercedes Grabowski, but it's like the death of the porn star known as Yurizan Beltran has kind of been swept under the rug. Yet the material that she's in is extremely popular right now because her name is in mainstream media. And something that I learned about Kevin Moore today is that he receives residuals. Now, last night on my webcast, for anyone who was watching, you know that I was talking about porn stars often complain about not receiving residuals. And I have felt for a long time, I feel like, hey, if you want residuals, you need to either create an environment to where you are going to receive residuals, and that usually is by creating your own content and owning your own content, or you need to all get together and demand it, right? So it hit me. It's like, I hate to put it like this, but Kevin Moore, being that he owns his Evil Angel content, he owns the rights to it, he's made it known on a certain forum that he will receive residuals for that content his entire life. And he owns some extremely popular content of not just one porn star, Yurizan Beltran in the Hoooker Experience, but he also owns a lot of content of Mercedes Grabowski, August Ames. And both of these girls are exceedingly popular in the porn marketplace right now because they're dead. That's scary. So, hey, if this is all just coincidence and Kevin Moore did love Mercedes Grabowski and somehow this is all one big coincidence that two porn stars that he shot and owns a lot of material of died one after the other, and he'll for the rest of his life receive residuals on the content that they starred in. If that's all a coincidence, hey, so be it. But that's weird. That is really weird when I really think about it. Because there's a lot of people who seem to be very supportive of Kevin Moore and pushing this crazy fantasy about this fictitious, crazy, alleged gay mafia. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a gay mafia. A gay mafia is as real as a unicorn or a leprechaun. I've never seen a leprechaun. Unless a leprechaun runs past me right now. I mean, it's crazy. That's something fictitious. It's crazy to me that anyone in today's adult entertainment industry wouldn't even say it unless they are out of their mind. At one point, Kevin Moore even was on a forum. And I have all this stuff screen capped, and I'm going to probably put this Periscope thing into a YouTube video because it needs to be. But he even, at one point, when someone asked him on like a Ask Me Anything kind of a forum thread, they asked him what they thought about, what he thought actually about the porn star known as Donnie Long and Pornwikileaks. And Kevin Moore responded by saying, oh, you know, I think that he's just a C-list washout who, for whatever reason, is blaming his problems on a gay cabal. In other words, a gay mafia. And he even said it was crazy. But now, today, and I think that was in 2014 that he said that, or wrote it, actually, on a forum. But now here we are in 2018, and I don't think anywhere from what I've seen so far have I seen him publicly state, hey, if you want to support me and if you want to help me deal with the loss of my wife, great, but please don't promote hate against individuals who might not share the same sexual orientation as myself. It seems like he should say that or something. Because right now, there's some people who work in a certain area of the adult entertainment industry, an area that it seems that, according to some of his forum posts, he has a problem with, who are being really hurt by this hate that is being generated. That all, you know, really has come to a head due to the death of these two adult entertainment industry actresses that he's linked to. His deceased wife and a woman whose performance put him on the map when it comes to the porn industry by her starring in the Hooker Experience. You know, it's just the irony of the whole thing, you know? It's like everyone wants to believe in something that's akin to a unicorn. In other words, the fictitious gay mafia, but nobody wants to look at something that is very real, which is the element of sex trafficking attached to organized crime groups that are linked to the adult entertainment industry. Because, I mean, when you really think about it, the Hooker Experience potentially does glorify what could be situations in which women get really hurt. And I do want to make it clear, as I did in my webcast attempt a little bit earlier, but that didn't work out. I want to make it clear that there are sex workers out there who are doing what they're doing of their own volition, who are not being forced. But then there's others who are being forced. And if you are being forced, or if someone is being forced, then that's something that needs to be addressed, and it's something that I think law enforcement needs to definitely have on their radar far more. So yeah, was there anything else I really wanted to talk about? Well, there is one more little element I want to touch on. I think people who have succumbed to this adult entertainment industry or porn industry, straight versus gay kind of things, kind of civil war, because the whole thing really is silly, because there's only one porn industry. There's no such thing as a straight side or a gay side. And I'm actually very disappointed when it comes to porn websites such as AEBN, who continue that really damaging way of thinking. Because when you first go to their website, it's like you're supposed to click straight versus gay. And what's funny is that a lot of the adult material, when you go into the transsexual arena, it's marketed more so to straight men rather than gay men. So that's why I'm saying it's all one thing. But people who decide to take a side in that, or who buy into all of the hurtful themes and words and bullying that's attached to this straight versus gay porn industry civil war, what you got to realize is that by participating in such a war, you're doing exactly what people who truly are anti-porn want you to do. People who are truly anti-porn, I kind of think, feed into this dispute, because the best way to destroy something is via divide and conquer. The adult entertainment industry is extensively divided right now, and if they don't watch it, it's going to be conquered by people who have the agenda of just shutting down the whole damn thing. I don't think that the porn industry should go away, and the reason I don't is because I think that it creates balancing energy to some other things in our world. Our world does have to have balance. It can't just have all moral people. It can't just have all immoral people. It has to have some of everything. And I'm not a proponent of evil, but I know that good couldn't exist without it. So that's just something I wanted to put out there. I hope everyone has a good day. I'm going to do a little stretching and whatnot before I go. But I hope this webcast came across okay. Take care, everyone. Once again, this is Alexandra Mayers Live.